Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
The show Lucifer has been a hit on both television networks until they canceled it, and on Netflix until they also canceled it and then brought it back for another couple seasons due to fan rioting. But why is that? What has made it so popular with fans? Part of it is obviously the plot and writing of the characters. But the other thing is that of the character actors themselves, because these are the people who are bringing the show to life, and the perfect example of that outside of Tom Ellis is Lauren German. But how much do you honestly know about her? Allow us to show you 10 things you likely didn't know about Lauren German. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 10. A look at the life of Lauren German. It's easy to dismiss much of what Lauren has been through and say she's the lady from Lucifer, because trust us when we say she's been on a lot more than just that. German was born in Huntington Beach, California. She attended Los Alamitos High School and Orange County High School of the Arts, and then enrolled at the University of Southern California, where she studied anthropology. While attending Los Alamitos High, Avenged Sevenfold drummer Brooks Wackerman and Full House star Jodie Sweetin also attended. German and Wackerman graduated together in 1995, while Sweetin graduated 4 years later in 1999. German's first work was on stage in Peter Pan and Oliver. She made her feature film debut in the 2000 romantic comedy Down to You, where she had a small role as a love-struck woman. German appeared in a pictorial for Maxim magazine's January 2002 issue and was placed as number 47 in Maxim's Hot 100 of 2002 list. In 2002, German co-starred in the romantic drama A Walk to Remember with Shane West and Mandy Moore, based on Nicholas Sparks' 1999 novel of the same name. She played Belinda, who breaks up with Landon Carter, West. She then appeared in the crime horror film Dead Above Ground, the drama A Midsummer Night's Rave, and the TV movie The Lone Ranger, where she had both smaller and bigger roles. In 2003, she auditioned to star in the remake of the classic 1974 horror film The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but the role went to Jessica Biel, and German won the role of the hitchhiker. In terms of TV, she starred in the second season of the CBS police drama Hawaii Five-0 as DHS agent Lori Weston from 2011 to 2012. From 2012 to 2014, she starred as paramedic Leslie Shea in the NBC drama Chicago Fire. When her character was killed, her character's name was printed on the door of the ambulance in which she rode as a memorial. And of course now she's known for Lucifer and has been on the series since the beginning. But still, she's done a lot of things that ensures that she's not just tied to this particular role of Chloe from Lucifer.
Wants, am I right? I mean, we all have desires.
Number 9. Her age is... This might come as a surprise for someone who saw her in a TV show or a film and thought she was in her 20s. She's 42 years old, which is not a bad thing. We're just saying that when you look at her on screen, she really doesn't look to be in her early, very early 40s. The point here is that she's taken great care of her body, to the extent that she looks way younger than she actually is. You hear about this all the time in Hollywood, but you wonder how they pull it off. Lauren German simply pulls it off, and many people appreciate that, no doubt.
Hi.
Number 8. Dogs. If you take a stroll down her Instagram account, you're likely to see a cute German Shepherd dressed up in various cutesy attires there. This cute doggo is named Pepper. She adores Pepper and has had the dog since it was a puppy. She's the star of her Instagram profile, and for fans, it's always a pleasure to see Pepper being Pepper on her Instagram account. You might not think that this is a major thing to Lauren Graham, but you can absolutely tell a lot about a person by how they handle things like Instagram. Instead of flooding it with pictures of herself, she prefers to show off her dog, which instantly makes her more caring than a lot of other Hollywood celebrities, something we personally approve of.
Really just wanted to say.
Number 7. Painting. Taking a stroll through her Instagram even more, we can see that she loves painting. Most of her artwork leans towards the abstract territory. Apart from painting, she also does pen and pencil artwork. She's also an amateur photographer. You might think this odd, as usually you see people on camera keeping their artwork on camera. But never forget that these people are human and are more than entitled to have other hobbies as well, especially if they make them happy. And judging by all the paintings that we see on her feed, we're gonna bet she enjoys painting a lot, and that's great. Number 6. Stunts. Lauren German is a brave and fearless woman and has even done her own stunts in films. One example of this is the 2007 horror film Hostel Part 2. In this film, she played the role of Beth and did all her own stunts throughout the film. This movie was written and directed by Eli Roth and also starred Roger Bart, Heather Matarazzo, Bijou Phillips, and Richard Burgi. But don't lose the forest for the trees here. She's so tough that she wanted to do all her own stunts in the film. That's not something every actor is willing to do, mainly because there are people who train hard and are hired to do just this. But for Lauren Graham, she insisted on doing it herself, and that is to be praised.
What? I didn't even know that was an option.
Number 5. Comedy acting. Lauren German has said in interviews that she would love to get a role in a comedy film or television series, as she always plays very serious characters. She says that she's always playing the suicidal girl, or a girl who's dying, or the girl who's trying to kill someone else. Although she loves the intensity of these roles, she'd also like to try her hand at something a little more lighthearted. This also obviously pertains to her character of Chloe Decker, who's always in intense situations and intense relationships, and thus doesn't get to be the most comedic of people. The irony of this is that her Lucifer co-star Tom Ellis has noted that he prefers comedy to dramatic roles, and that's a cool connection that these two have. And assigned to Hollywood to re-team them together for a film or TV series that's more comedy than anything else. Come on, Hollywood, throw 'em a bone here.
And that, despite everything.
Number 4. Klutz. Despite having the ability and bravery to do her own stunts, Lauren German claims that she's extremely accident-prone. She says she has a reputation for falling off horses and tripping over her own high heels. We're not going to make fun of her for this for a very simple reason. We've all been there. And this is just another facet that shows you that these actors are human, and we all have quirks that we wish we could get over.
Good morning, Detective.
Good morning.
Number 3. The Divide. The last time Lauren German appeared in a movie was in the 2011 film The Divide. This post-apocalyptic horror film was directed by Xavier Gens and written by Aaron Sheehan and Carl Muller. German played the role of Eva, and others who starred in this film included Michael Biehn, Milo Ventimiglia, Courtney B. Vance, and Ashton Holmes. This film was a commercial flop, and it was also given negative reviews by critics. So yeah, not her best piece. But interestingly, it was after that when she started to get bigger roles in her career, including Lucifer in 2016. But yeah, she hasn't done a movie since that, and given her rising star power, she might be a bit more particular in terms of what roles she does in a movie next. Number 2. Her and Tom Ellis. It's clear to see that Tom and Lauren have an incredibly close relationship, almost like brother and sister. Judging from the videos they've released together to promote the show, Lauren is not above playing practical jokes either. You might also find it hilarious that she refers to him as Muffin Top. Yep, she calls the devil Muffin Top. We are not worthy of her.
I'm gonna go freshen up. I'll be right back.
Number 1. Her future beyond Lucifer? This is the fact/question that many are going to ask. Because Lucifer Season 6 has officially wrapped filming, and thus outside of promotion and certain other things, she's got no commitments to the show. So what's next for her? Well, we don't know, and likely neither does she in full. But given how well she's been received in Lucifer, she can go back to movies or TV shows and try to get roles that she really wants, versus just taking what's available like she's done in the past. Here's hoping she gets to keep being great characters. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at Lauren German and all that she is, was, and will be because of Lucifer? Were you surprised to learn some of these things about her? Which of these do you find the most intriguing? What do you hope to see Lauren in now that Lucifer is airing its 6th season soon enough? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.